We offer a variety of different training schemes. We think it's really important to offer variety so we can get diversity in the people we have coming into the firm. We've invested in trainees since 2016. Ashtons Legal were part of the Solicitor Trailblazer scheme. And that investment is really important. The people coming in are the future. We need that diversity, those ideas, the experience of AI and social media that the youngsters have, that the older generations don't have as much of. So it's really important that we're investing in the future.
So I would probably recommend using Ashtons Legal for your training because they are really supportive of younger people. I do feel that there is an appreciation that younger people are the future of the business, and sort of helping them, push them forward, getting them engaged in active cases rather than, I think there may be a sort of stigma around trainees and just getting them to do the photocopying, just getting them to make drinks and things, but that's not something I found at all. That's really something where I found I've been involved in cases, learning on the job, whilst also being treated with respect from my co-workers.
We offer them seats during their training. It's really important for us that they get that variety of experience. Some of them know what they want to do in law, they know why they're training to be a solicitor. Some of them understand why they want to be a solicitor but don't know the areas of law, want some experience doing litigation, advocacy, things like that. So it's nice to offer them seats around the different departments to get that varied experience. It also really helps with their exams to get that practical experience in teams. We also have a training principal that supports them, so throughout their training, myself and the training principal are there to support them. We have regular catch-ups with them. I sit in on all their progress review meetings with the university that supplies the training, just so I have an overview of what everyone is doing, how they're all getting on and can support them the best. Our training principal helps facilitate seat moves and gets involved in the day-to-day management of them as well. So we're all hands-on supporting them as much as possible. They all have supervisors within their seats as well who are those technical legal experts that are training them on the job and doing the day-to-day, but they're also there to support their development, their growth as people. So there's lots of different support throughout the business. The teams are really supportive as well. And they understand the challenges of coming in and training. So you have university studies, you have to sit exams, coursework, things like that, while working at the same time. So they're all very understanding of protecting the study time, being adjustable and managing to support the trainees without overwhelming them with the work and the study.
The benefit of doing different seats for me is sort of when you go into it, at least the position I was in was I wasn't really sure where I wanted to end up. I knew what I enjoyed about the law and I knew the bits that I wanted to sort of emulate, but I didn't really know what area of law that sort of worked for me. So really getting to go around various departments, experiencing what they have to offer, experiencing what sort of law they practice, and I think for me personally, experiencing the sort of clients that you interact with, that's really important and sort of gives you a foothold in where you want to progress to later down your career.
I speak to the trainees on a regular basis. We have regular catch-ups within their seats, so myself and their training principal will have mid-seat reviews with them halfway through, say, a 6-month seat. If they're in a seat for longer, some seats last up to 18 months, we might have 2 or 3 of those mid-seat reviews just to see how they're getting on, discussing the issues they're having, where they might want to go next. All of the trainees then have an end of seat review with their seat supervisors, and then in between that I meet with them and the university. I meet with them on a one-to-one basis as well. At any point they can contact me if they have any questions. They also arrange socials, which we get involved in as well, which is great to see them kind of off campus. And see how they're getting on. We challenged them last year. We did a treasure hunt, which they loved and hated in equal measure. But getting them involved in stuff like that, building their cohort, so they're all at different stages. They've all been recruited in different years, but they are a cohort, and it's nice to see them all mixing together and sharing their experience of their training.
If you're applying for solicitor training, one of the biggest pieces of advice I can give you is to do your research. Take a bit of time to look into the firms you're applying to, the kind of firms that you want to apply to. What areas of law do they cover? What kind of work do they do? And most importantly, what's it about that firm that actually makes you want to apply there? You'll be asked this a lot in application forms and interviews, so having an understanding of what that firm does and what that can offer you, you'll be able to give a really genuine, confident answer. Another question that comes up quite a lot, and in almost every application form that you'll complete, is why do you want to be a solicitor? And that's a really big question to answer, and it's quite a difficult one, and there isn't a right or a wrong answer. but it's something you really need to consider and think about carefully. What sparked your interest? What motivates you? What kind of work do you do? Or what do you want to do? Taking time to reflect on all of that will make your application stronger and help you articulate sort of the ambitions that in a really natural and confident way.
I'd definitely say in your application, let your personality come through, because there's such a high volume of applicants. If you're just saying the same thing that everyone else is saying, you're not going to stand out. You need to really talk about why you'd be a good fit for the firm, why you want to do law. I think my big tip is probably going on the website and looking at what the firm's ethos is, maybe in the Legal 500, what cases they've done, kind of their main departments, and then link that into how you kind of work and what your kind of core values are, so linking those together.
Ashtons Legal is a full service law firm, so there's no areas we don't really cover, from criminal to lifetime planning, and that variety all under one roof is amazing for them. They get to do such a variety of seats. We've got someone going from CN to employment, we have people going from family to commercial. It's such a great benefit for them. And it's such a great benefit for us because we have the opportunity to meet these people, to embed them in the firm, to build our culture within them as they go through. And we have a talent pool there of youngsters who really understand how the firm works. So it's really important for us.